ELBAF is happening. Hello One Piece enthusiasts, I'm the One Piece nerd, and today let's talk about the possibilities of ELBAF, what the arc might contain, the characters involved, the future of the story, and of course a lot of connecting plot lines that leads us to the final arc. Now, before we move on, make sure to like and subscribe, it helps the channel out a lot. Now that you have, let's begin. Well, last chapter 1090 has literally confirmed that the next place we are going to, or the Straw Hats are going to, is going to be ELBAF. Of course, it has been hinted at before when we reached Egghead Island. I mean, we were going to go to ELBAF to begin with, but we didn't know exactly the sequence of events that would lead us there. At first I thought, okay, we're gonna go from Wano to ELBAF, but then we had a detour to Vegapunk because of course we needed to know what Vegapunk was all about, and now we're finally going to ELBAF, the land of the giants and the land of warriors. So what is, of course, last chapter stating that the only escape route for the Straw Hats when they're placing the Sunny is going to lead them to ELBAF. Nowhere else. They cannot literally go anywhere else other than ELBAF, and that is for sure. Vegapunk alongside the Straw Hats, maybe even Bonnie, is going to ELBAF to meet the giants. Now, what does this mean for the Straw Hats? For the Straw Hats, it's very simple. For Robin, of course, it's been foreshadowed that, yeah, Robin is going to meet Saul. Saul is still alive. And Saul is going to talk about the incident of Ohara, what he's been doing over the past how many ever years. And, of course, we are going to likely know the contents of the books that were in Ohara. Now, I don't expect Robin to go through all the books because considering how fast-paced the final arc is, I don't think we have time for, Robin to sit down with the books to figure stuff out and then, get reactions out of it. Rather, I expect Saul to, relay the information to Robin that he's been reading about all of this all through the years because he knows that the world government is trouble. So, with all that being said, I know that, yeah, this is a likely possibility, of course. Now, another thing with the Straw Hats is that Usopp. I've already mentioned this before, that Usopp needs his development. I've said about how Usopp literally does not have any fighting skills that he needs to go on par with Van Augur and Yasopp. And they're definitely going to be the final villains of the story, or the final antagonists of the story. And we haven't even seen the sniper of the 10 royal guards or whatever. Or whoever they were. Point being, 9 holy knights or whatever. I don't know, dude. But we haven't even seen all of them. So there's likely going to be a sniper there. So my point being, Usopp isn't there yet. He has to get there. In order for him to get there, he needs a significant boost. And the last important thing he's done for the story with his sniping skills is literally on Dressrosa, where he awakened Observation Haki, and that's it. Really, bro? Is this all you're gonna need to fight off against Van Augur? I don't think so. So yeah, I expect a huge development for Usopp, if not anybody else, that needs to happen on ELBAF. Other than the Straw Hats, of course, Luffy needs a few more power-ups, and it's entirely likely that, yeah, ELBAF is the place that Luffy meets Shanks, because Shanks is still there. He was there to meet again with Dory and Broggy. Of course, the reuniting of Dory and Broggy alongside Usopp with Luffy. So yeah, this is a likely plotline, but hey, that's the obvious, and I expect Shanks to be there. Now, you know why? Because ELBAF is one of those places that is very mysterious, that is very intriguing, and it's entirely possible that the final poneglyph is there. Which is, I don't know why Shanks decided to be on ELBAF when he decided to be on ELBAF, but I have a gut feeling that he went there for a reason. The reason he went to Wano is because he expected Blackbeard to go to Wano and to get the last poneglyph, but again, Blackbeard did not make the move. Shanks now is in ELBAF, probably expecting, yeah, Blackbeard will probably head to ELBAF because that's one of those places that is very intriguing and could be one of the most protected places in the world. And it's a fact that, I mean, not a fact, but yeah, it's very, very valid to think that, yeah, maybe ELBAF is the place where the last poneglyph is. And of course, we know about the man marked by flames, but this guy's been anywhere, because this guy could be anywhere. So people expecting, okay, man marked by flames, probably roams around the seas. could possibly lead to ELBAF. But he's there for a reason. Luffy's going there. I expect Blackbeard to go there as well because, of course, we don't know about the man marked by flames. That is something that we cannot find as of now. Not even Blackbeard has any clue about it. So the place that I'd likely expect Blackbeard to show up next is ELBAF. Luffy is going to ELBAF. Shanks is already there. And, well, every one of them have 3 poneglyphs. The last one remaining. Now let me tell you why the poneglyph isn't on ELBAF. Like, dude, man marked by flames, last stated to be on a boat swirling with mists. Of course, Oda did hint at that ELBAF being the place for the last poneglyph in his data books when he started releasing them when he was on a break. But dude, like, really, if it is on ELBAF, I expect Shanks to leave right now. And I also expect that man marked by flames would be of no importance. He roams around the seas, all by himself. And if he ends up being on ELBAF, that's sort of stupid, honestly. So, with that being said, I expect Blackbeard to be there. I expect Luffy to be there. Shanks is gonna be there. And now all 3 of them races for the last and final poneglyph. And it's entirely likely that the man marked by flames will somehow likely end up on ELBAF, and the last person standing on ELBAF will be the one to take the last poneglyph and head to Laugh Tale. And this is another plotline that is entirely possible. Luffy and Shanks meet. They actually fight. Or it's entirely possible that Blackbeard gets there earlier, because Shanks might have hints on the last poneglyph, and Blackbeard now has no choice but to basically attack Shanks to make sure that, yeah, he knows where the last poneglyph is. So I expect either a Luffy and Shanks reunion, a Davy back fight, and then Luffy wins and then heads on to Laugh Tale and meets Blackbeard, or Blackbeard and Shanks face off, Shanks is defeated, Blackbeard somehow gets his hand on the last poneglyph, heads to Laugh Tale, and Luffy's down for a chase. I don't really know what is going to happen with that, but that is the likely sequence of order. The 3 of them will meet up in one place, and they're going to have a huge fight. If Oda foreshadowed that there is going to be a battle royale, I expect this to happen and nothing else. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. ELBAF will be huge. We have so many interesting characters in one place. This is going to be one of the most, groundbreaking sort of event on the One Piece world that we've ever seen. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Until next time, peace.